I devoted my life to faith, freedom, and the fight for equal rights, even when that path cost me comfort, reputation, and personal peace. My name is Amos Gerry Beman. I was born in 1812 in Colchester, Connecticut, and later made my home in Middletown. My legacy was shaped long before my birth. My grandfather, Caesar, earned his freedom by fighting in the Revolutionary War in place of his enslaver. When he gained his liberty, he chose the name Beman, declaring his right to be a man. That spirit of dignity and determination ran through my family. While my grandfather and father were shoemakers by trade, I felt called to a different path. I pursued an education at the Oneida Institute and prepared for the ministry, following in the spiritual footsteps of my father, Gerry Beman, who pastored the Cross Street AME Zion Church in Middletown and later served in Boston. Though I was briefly tutored by a student from Wesleyan University, hostility and threats to my safety forced me to leave. That painful rejection strengthened my resolve rather than weakened it. In 1841, I fulfilled a lifelong dream when I became pastor of the Temple Street African Church in New Haven, the oldest and most respected African American church in the city. For 17 years, I served that congregation. The road was not easy. Financial hardship followed me. Many years I received no salary at all. I considered resigning more than once, yet the church flourished, growing by more than 100 members. My calling was greater than my circumstances. My ministry extended beyond the pulpit. I was a temperance lecturer, an abolitionist, and a conductor on the Underground Railroad. I opened my church to freedom seekers and spoke boldly against slavery across the nation. I advocated tirelessly for African American suffrage in Connecticut, though those early efforts failed. When legislation did not move, I turned to the written word, contributing to Frederick Douglass's North Star and other publications. I also had the honor of serving as president of the 1855 Colored National Convention in Philadelphia, where we confronted slavery, suffrage, and moral reform. My personal life carried both joy and deep sorrow. I married Eunice Jeffrey, and together we had 5 children. In 1856, typhoid fever took my wife and son, and soon after, I lost another daughter to illness. Later, marriages brought both companionship and controversy, and some decisions cost me dearly in reputation. Yet I continued forward, committed to faith and justice. I preserved 4 scrapbooks documenting the ideas and events that mattered most to me, records of a life devoted to progress. Today, they rest in the Yale Library. Through triumph and tragedy, I remain steadfast, a pastor, an activist, and a man determined that my people would not only be free, but fully recognized as citizens in both church and nation.